your quest to kill the WWE continues as you successfully book the worst Saturday Night Lame event the world has ever seen. This show was garbage. This show was trash and everything in between. Saturday Night's Lame event was the epitome of garbage. God, man, I never been that bored on a Saturday night. Paul Levesque, aka Oscar the Grouch, all of his ideas are coming straight out of a trash can. And like this slop, you gotta be a madman. This card was an embarrassment to professional wrestling. It was nothing more than an episode of Crackdown that aired on Peacock. The legacy of Saturday Night's Main Event is forever tarnished with shows like the one we had last night. Remember back in the day when this show meant something special and everything actually felt like it meant something? You had memorable moments like when Sid Justice turned on Hulk Hogan and left him hanging during the tag match, or what about the time the Mega Powers first formed when Macho Man Randy Savage was getting beat up and then Elizabeth went to the back and got the Hulkster Hulk Hogan. Then he came out to help him and they all celebrated at the end of the show, one of the most memorable moments ever. Or even recently with John Cena's last match before retiring, even though the booking was BS and atrocious, it was still a memorable moment a lot of us will never forget. Saturday Night's Main Event is supposed to be a special attraction. It's supposed to give you that old school feel. You're supposed to leave the show excited for the next one or whatever the storyline is. This show left you with nothing to be excited about, nothing to desire, and honestly, I'm embarrassed to say I even watched the product at this point. Storylines with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair are becoming so cringe it's hard to justify even keeping up with this. These women literally lost the match because they were too busy glazing each other in the middle of the ring. Then after the match, they go to take a picture with both of them in a shirt saying, our get along shirt. It's like, how am I supposed to take this serious? What happened to the Rhea Ripley that was the leader of the Judgment Day that didn't take no BS from anybody? The same Rhea Ripley that tried to end Liv Morgan's career by putting a steel chair on her arm and attempting to snap it in half. The same Rhea Ripley that made history at WrestleMania 39 and became the women's champion by beating Charlotte Flair in a classic match. Fast forward to 2026, this version of Rhea Ripley gets beat up, and now that same Charlotte Flair is carrying her out the ring like she's Io Sky or something like that. I can't make this up! Ideas for Rhea Ripley keeps getting put on hold and then put on hold and then put on hold. We used to call Rhea the Eradicator, but how she's getting booked lately, I think we might need to change that to, I don't know, the Procrastinator Dog. I hope these guys are creative or wearing some good quality shoes. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Because it's obvious. This team keeps on dragging their feet, and everything they come up with is trash and is weak. Wait a minute. Rhea Ripley gets out of one of the worst storylines of all time, the best friend angle with Io Sky. She gets sent to Crackdown and gets put right back into another best friend angle with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Like, what does she do to piss Triple H off, man? I know she's probably sad and she needs a shoulder to lean on. Rhea Ripley's looking at the script for a storyline. She doesn't know if she's looking at creative or the lyrics to her theme song. This is my brutality. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Exclusively on BobbyMonsoon.com. Y'all asked for it and it's here. The Why You Say That t-shirt. I want to thank everybody that's copping the merch, that's liking, commenting, subscribing, hyping everybody in my lives multiple times in a week. All the people in the chat. I want to thank everybody, man. Y'all really helped the channel grow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. BobbyMonsoon.com. And why you say that shirt now? Back to the content! Saturday night's lame event started off with Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss versus I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Sitting in the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. TLC! T-Boss, Left Eye, and Chili! Dressing like Michael Jackson. Great. Now, I'm going to be honest, to my surprise, this was probably the match of the night for me, man. They definitely exceeded expectations. All 6 of these women went out there and put on the show. I'm not going to lie, man. Now, I always say all 6 of these women are great athletes. They're great wrestlers, great competitors. It's just the creative that sucks. And it reared its ugly head at the end of the match because I liked everything about the match except for the ending. It's just a little bit too much best friend crap going on. They literally, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss literally lost the match from doing a little bit too much glazing. I'm talking about to the point where one of these women might end up being diabetic by the time Monday comes around. It's crazy, man, but Jade Cargill seems to take advantage of it, man. She goes into the ring, hits Rhea Ripley with the jaded 1, 2, 3, man. That was fire. That's the good news. The bad news is guaranteed that trash in Italy, Rhea Ripley will be going over because God forbid Rhea Ripley takes a pin twice in a row. We know that's an anomaly in the Fed. There we go, man. Rhea Ripley, she's getting horrible creative thrown at her, but they like to still put her on at the top. So Cargill looked good in this outing. Beef Fab, Meat Shin. I like this match. I enjoyed this match. It was a fun match. I didn't see no stumbling and bumbling. I didn't see nobody slipping, nobody botching. So, you know what I mean? This was fire. Now, the next match, Becky Lynch versus Ruka. This when I knew that it was going to be a long night, man. Like, I was kind of looking forward to this match, y'all. Ruka, you know, I got love for Ruka, man. I know a lot of y'all think she be botching or whatever. I disagree, man. Ruka fire. It breaks my heart to see this woman on the main roster and she's not being booked how I would love to see Ruka be booked, man. I see Ruka. I want to see some good spots, man. I want to see her athleticism on display. Unfortunately, Lazy Levesque chose to book this. I don't even think this match was 3 or 4 minutes. It ended in a weird disqualification. She tried to go for the Soul Snatcher. Becky Lynch throws the referee into her. It looks like a botch, but it's not. It's just Becky throwing the referee into Ruka. The referee calls for the disqualification. The match ends in like probably the most anticlimactic way possible, man. So, whatever, bro. For the life of me, I don't understand what they're doing with Ruka, dog. Like, come on. Also, another talent, man. We was talking about this on my live yesterday. Where is Javon Evans at? He could have been used pretty good on this. He could have been used at his homecoming when Raw was on, you know what I mean? In his hometown. Instead, they're using him on main event. Like, this guy isn't already a main event star. Like, this guy needs some reps before getting in the ring. One of the best people you got backstage on main event for what? Whatever, man. Let me know in the comments if any of y'all can make sense of this. Next, you got Ethan Page versus Penta, which was a cool match, man. Oh, Bobby Monsoon, this was a great match. What? Double or Nothing is in a few hours. If this was a great match, what am I supposed to call what Okada and Takeshita is going to do? What am I supposed to call what Swerve and Bandito going to do? The Stadium Stampede. What am I supposed to call that? Moxley and Cobb. Come on, bro. It was a cool match, I guess. I hate the storyline. I think Javon Evans needed to be in this match so we can have something we can remember. The only thing I can remember about this match is Penta's cool entrance. That's the only thing I can remember about this match. After the match, Becky Lynch beat up Ruka and she holds up the Intercontinental title, and it's just like, oh, now we got to deal with Ruka and Becky Lynch running it back at Trash at Paris. It's just like, at this point, just give Ruka the Intercontinental title so you could just turn this momentum around. Her momentum is going down the toilet. Next, you got a complete bathroom break. Brie Bella, Paige, going over the Irresistible Forces. Why this match is on this card, I have no idea. Why they're even booking the women's tag team titles, I have no idea. Why the women's division in WWE sucks, I have a pretty good idea. I got some fingers I could be pointing at for that reason, man. This match was just a bathroom break. I didn't care about it, not one bit. At least the ending made a little bit of sense. Paige rolled up Nia Jax, and Brie Bella had to put her foot on Paige for her to get the for her to have the pin be successful. I guess, dog. At least it didn't look bad as yesterday on Crackdown, where Tiffany Stratton grabbed Lash Legend thigh and she just got paralyzed and got rolled up for the 3 count. Whatever, man. This match was lifeless, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like this match at all. The next match, I didn't like either. Oh, who want the smoke? Who want the smoke? My favorite tag team, the Street Profits. Used to be the Discreet Profits because Triple H kept them away like a bad secret. Now, I don't even know what's going on with this. This is my favorite tag team. I have no idea what's going on now. Montez Ford was supposed to put the knife and Angelo Dawkins back. They were supposed to give us the spot. Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Oh my God, what happened? Montez Ford didn't even act a little bit mad at Angelo Dawkins for nothing. Street Profits ended up getting jobbed out by the end of the night because Brown Breaker comes on, woo, 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 and spears both of the guys. And it's just like, God, man, I'm happy the Street Profits are off the shelf. I'm happy they're out of catering. I'm happy they're main event and Saturday Night Slam event. But God, can you make them not look like jobbers for once? I'm really about to get pissed off, dog. If Montez Ford doesn't trade, doesn't put the knife, doesn't turn heel Monday on Raw, bro, I just might snap. I don't know, because honestly, I don't know if I'm even going to care enough by that point. I might get fed so good at Double or Nothing, I'll be cool. But I'm telling you right now, I am going to snap if this don't happen, because it was supposed to happen yesterday, then the week before that, then a month before that, actually 2025, when they planted the seeds before they disappeared for months. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this trash truck juice of a show. The Fed is dead. This was the worst Saturday night's main event I ever seen in my life. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone is telling you. This show is trash truck juice. Everyone should be fired in WWE Creative. We need a reset immediately. Let me know in the comments what you think about this garbage. Thank God Double or Nothing is in a few hours, y'all. Thank God. We can get some type of feeling of professional wrestling back. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man, before I just snap, dog. This show is straight trash. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. It's Bobby Monsoon, 215. Like, comment, subscribe.